been a little while since I've done a short video, so I'm going to do a stretching one for you. Okay, so I think everyone needs a little bit of stretching. We are going to go for 30 seconds in each position. Okay, so if you want to go longer, you can pause the video and do the stretches for longer, but don't do shorter. Let's stay with 30 seconds. Okay, let's start standing up. We're going to start with some roll downs, and then I'm going to come down to the floor. Chin to chest, slowly folding down. Just hang at the bottom and then slowly coming back up. Standing tall, shoulders back, chin to chest. Stretch the arms up overhead, reaching right up out of my shoulders and rolling down again. And up, 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 up. And drop the arms, chin to chest, and roll down. Lift and back slightly and rolling down. And let's just hang down here for a moment. So I'm just going to pause that for a second. Pause. All right, just grab each elbow, drop. So just like a rag doll, swing to the right, swing to the left. Just lengthening through the back of those legs. Pull your tummy in so you're supporting your back. Release the hands to the floor and slowly coming up. I'm just going to adjust this camera slightly because I'm not a tall person and that was almost cutting off my head. All right, let's come down into a sitting position. So I'll get you to sit diamond-shaped legs. I'll just start this again. And oops. And all we're going to do is actually let's cross right ankle over left. So reach up and over, pull it back, and left side, reach up and over. So we're going to do this twice through because I'm going to change the cross of right leg in front to left leg in front. All right, changing that crossover. And we'll start. Pop that there so I don't have to keep looking behind me. Okay, cross that right leg back in front again. All right, so what I want you to do is just take your hand over to the side of that right head and just gently, don't pull too hard. We're just going to hold that stretch. Up, change side. And release. Okay, I want you to walk yourself out forward here. Just holding, breath in. Exhale, go a little bit further. Bring that one back in. Let's cross the leg over the other way again. And walk. walk out. A little bit further. 2, 1. All right, coming up onto your hands and knees. All right, so I want you to go into an angry cat, happy cat in 5, 2, 1. So exhale. And happy. Exhale, angry. All right, staying on your hands and knees, we're going to go into a thoracic rotation. All right, right hand is going to reach through as far as you can. I'm dropping the right side of my head to the floor, and then I'm going to twist that right hand up and back, through, and up and back, through, take that hand back to the floor. We're going to do the other side. And through. And up. And bringing your hand back. All right, we're going to do some stretching of the wrists. A lot of women suffer with tight wrists that hurts their wrist. So what I want you to do, start with your hands here, right? Turn one hand back, other hand back, so your fingertips are facing you, and then bring it forward, forward. Other one, round, round, hold. Now, just pull back, pull your hips back slightly so you can see I'm getting that little bit of a stretch. Back, and then you can take it back round to front, rest them, come back again, and pull back. Okay, we're going to go from here into an up stretch. Here, so exhale up, hips right up, pushing the heels to the floor, come all the way down to your knees. Exhale up, 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 up. All right, let's stay here. Hips up, and we're going to pedal through the heels. All right, I'm doing an extra 10 seconds there. So keeping the hips up, push through one heel, push through the other heel. You want to make it harder, walk the feet in a little bit closer. Go back again, easier, harder, whatever. Adjust the feet, pushing through the heel. Pushing through the heel. Dropping down to the knees, coming up kneeling on your left knee. All right. So what we're going to do, you're going to flex that foot, you're going to squeeze that glute, tuck, left hand up, reach up and over. So right hand is reaching to the floor, and lift up tall again, lengthen to the ceiling. Over. And up. Lift up towards the ceiling. And up. Reaching up tall. Over. Over. All right, we're not changing sides yet. Take that right leg out to the side. And we're going to lean over into it, tuck, and just release a little bit. Lean, tuck, pull it back. Lean, tuck, pull it back. Lean, tuck, pull it back. Lean and hold. All right, we're going to bring that leg back in front and a big step forward. So I'm quite lunging through this left leg. So pushing through that hip, then you're going to pull back and we're going to stretch into that right hamstring. All the way forward, left hip flexor, pull back, right hamstring. Left hip flexor, right hamstring. Left hip flexor, right hamstring. Pull back. Lean into it. All right. Lean all the way into it. Now, once you keep that left knee on the floor, really walk forward into it. Try and drop those elbows to the floor. Try and keep that knee tucked into your right shoulder. Holding, holding, holding. Push up and let's do all of that on the other side. Kneeling on that right knee, flexing that right foot, squeezing that right glute, and up. Leaning over to the left. Lift up tall, right up. Stretch your rib cage away from your hip. Over. Lift up tall, rib cage away from hip. And up. And up. Release. Okay, so we're going to take this left leg out to the side. And we're going to lean into it, tuck, and pull it back. Lean into it, tuck, pull it back. Lean, tuck, pull it back. Tuck, pull it back. All right, we're going to lean into it and hold. Keep the tuck. So you should feel a stretch. Right hip flexor through this left side groin, inner thigh. All right, so we're going to bring this leg forward now. Right, leaning into it, lunging through that right hip. So we're going to alternate between the hip flexor and now pull back into a left hamstring. Come forward into your right hip flexor. Pull back into your left hamstring. And pull back. Lean into it, stretch, and pull back. Hips right to the back of the room. Lean into it, pull back, hamstring. Lean into it, and we're going to stay here. All right, so we're going to take both our forearms and get as close to the floor as you can. You may not get as deep as what I am. Now tuck that left knee into that left shoulder. Keep holding. Breathe into it. And release. All right, I want you to come down onto your tummy now. Take your left hand out to the side. So I'm going to use this right hand to roll myself onto that left side. And I want you to take this right foot to the floor, right hand up to the ceiling, and then go down behind your back. All right, so chest, right shoulder is open, right knee is pushing open. All right, release that slightly. Now grab that right foot and you're now into a quad stretch. Release and let's go to the other side, arm out to the side. Then we're going to do an alternating one. Take that left foot to the floor, left hand to the ceiling, take it down behind your back. Now push that left shoulder open, push that left knee open. All right, you are now going to grab that left foot and hold it into a quad stretch. Stay in this position. Okay, we're going to release. Now we're going to do an alternating. Take both hands out to the side. So my right hand is going to push. I'm going to tap that right toe to the floor behind me. Take it back. And sorry, ladies with bigger boobs, lift your chest up slightly from the floor. Open that knee. Down. Twist. A bit of mobility. And tuck the elbows in here. Now I want you to slide your shoulders away from your ears. So away, push up, and just look into the floor. So my forearms, my hands are pressing into the floor. My shoulders away from my ears. I've engaged my shoulder blades, the muscles supporting my shoulder blades, and my tummy is pulled in. I'm pushing into the floor to keep my chest lifted. Coming down. Now I'm going to bring the hands back a little bit so my elbows are up beside me, and I'm going to press up into a cobra. Just go nice and slow. You can pause at the top for a second, holding the stretch, and down. And push up and back. All right, I want you to come up into a plank position. Step your right foot forward. Twist. Down, take that right leg back, step your left foot forward. Twist. Down, left leg back. All right, my beats have just gone off, but I'm going to finish on the left side. Back, drop to your knees. All right, walk your hands out as far as you can. So my bottom's up. I want you now, walk your hands out as far as you can. Drop your chest to the floor. So this is an extended puppy pose. It's quite strong, so just adjust it accordingly as you need to. I'm holding, this is stretching through my chest, my thoracic spine, and coming up. All right, into a sitting position. I want you to sit with diamond-shaped legs. Sit tall. So we're just going to grab the ankles, breath in, exhale. I want you to come forward with a straight spine from the hips and come back. Lean into it. You can lock those elbows into your knees if you can do that. We're pushing those knees open. All right, we're going to keep the feet in this position. I'm going to extend that right leg, pull in this left leg a little bit more. I'm going to turn to this leg, reach forward and hold. Now I'm going to drop this right elbow to the floor. Now you may not be able to do that. And I'm going to take that left hand up to the ceiling, bring it forward and chest to that right thigh. Again. Hold. Come up tall. All right, bring that right foot back in. Left leg goes out. I'm going to adjust this right foot accordingly again. I'm going to turn to that left leg and I'm going to reach down. All right, so I'm going to drop that left elbow to the floor and I'm going to twist up, bring it down, dropping my chest to this left thigh. Up, bring it down, chest to left thigh. And release, bringing it back into diamond-shaped legs. All right, we're going to do our next stretch again. So drop that right shoulder, just gently pull that neck over to your right left ear to left shoulder. Now you don't even have to use any extra resistance. This is stretch enough. All right, bring that up, wait 10 seconds, and we're going to do the other side. Sit tall through the spine, relax the shoulders. All right, then drop that right ear to the right shoulder. Keep that shoulder down, left shoulder is dropping. So the more you can relax that shoulder down, the better stretch you'll get through this left side of the neck. Come up. Now I want you to turn nose towards armpit and then drop. So that's what we'll do. We'll wait for 10 seconds. All right, so turn, nose to armpit. So we're just stretching down the back of this right side of the neck. Again, you can use a little bit of extra pressure, but please be gentle. Probably better not to unless you know what you're doing. That is stretching up here. Come up, look forward, 10 seconds, and then we'll go to our right armpit. Okay. So again, keep those shoulders down. Hold. And up. So now the next one, we're just going to turn to the right, all the way to center, turn to the left, all the way to the center. You might find you can turn a little bit more to one side than the other. Keeping a straight spine. So if you have trouble sitting straight, you can either sit on a chair or pop yourself on a block or a cushion. Because ideally, I always want you to be able to have a straight spine. All right, I'm just going to finish this to the left side. Take your legs out wide. All right, now you can start with your hands behind you. If you're really tight, push yourself forward with the hands behind you. Otherwise, hands in front, you can just walk out to where you can. So you can relax here, take a breath in, exhale, see if you can go further. So you just keep trying to work within your body. Now you may not get here, but it's always a goal or a, all right, I want you to come back up. Now what we're going to do here, we're going to turn our toes in, and then I want you to rotate them out as much as you can. You can bring your hands in front of you or behind you, toes in, then turn them out as far as you can. Toes in, turn them out as much as you can. Sitting tall, so remember, if you're having trouble sitting straight back, if you like this, I want you to pop yourself up onto a cushion, a book, a block, a seat. Well, you can't do this sitting on a seat, can you? So something that lifts your hips up a little bit. All right, turn those toes open and hold them there. Now you're going to take whatever position suits your flexibility. Hands behind you, lift up tall through the spine. Keep those knees open. Hands in front of you, lift up tall through the spine. As long as you can keep those toes open, you can start to walk yourself out. Once they start to turn in, that's far enough. Keep them going. Keep the toes out. Use your hands, push them out. Use someone else's hands, push them out. Bring it back in. All right, come down onto your back. Bring your right leg to tabletop. Keep your right shoulder on the floor. I want you to twist this right leg over to the left side of your body. So my right arm is at a right angle, or you can have it straight. Take that back. Left leg. Left cross. And bring it back, bending up your knees, right ankle over left knee. Just push the knee away just for a couple of seconds. Let the lower back sink into the floor, tummy in, then pull those knees in. Now you can use this right hand to push this right knee open. So each breath out, I'm pulling these knees in a little bit more, but I'm still keeping the pressure, right hand on that right knee. Take that back to the floor, other side. So I'm going to let that lower back sink into the floor. I'm going to gently push this knee away, and then I'm going to pull the knees in, and each breath out, I'm going to pull the knees in a little bit more while still maintaining my left hand, keeping that left knee nice and open. Hug both knees in. Roll up sitting. And I thank you for joining me. I'm leaving it at that. I am going to do another flexibility mobility session, which will be a little bit stronger and a little bit more dynamic next time. Okay, bye-bye.